Hi everybody, it's Anita Tadavarthi, your favorite acupuncturist specialist. Today's topic is constipation. I've treated constipation all over the globe. I've treated folks here in the US and in India. I'm excited to share my 20 years of experience, 40,000 treatments with all of you today. So with that, let's get started. I ran a free clinic in Hyderabad, India almost 13 years ago. I saw about 150 patients a day, and one of the number one things that folks struggled with was constipation. And I also saw with my own eyes, not only were they uncomfortable with the constipation, but it also created some other complications such as hemorrhoids, and they were frankly really just uncomfortable. So that's why I'm passionate about this topic, because it's not good for those toxins to be in our body, and it is really recommended that we defecate in the morning, and it's also wonderful if we can defecate a couple of times throughout the day. So while I was running the free clinic, I learned 2 tips that work really well, and I'm excited to share these 2 tips with all of you. Tip 1 is you got to get the fluid intake in. The recommended amount of fluid intake is half your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you got to get approximately a little more than 2 of these in your body once a day. And you can vary your fluid intake. The rule of thumb is that if you can see to the bottom of the glass, it counts towards your water intake. So it could be water, it can be teas. Also, it can be coconut water. When I ran the free clinic, I was in a remote part of the country. My family would actually have folks that climb the palm trees and get the coconuts and then bring coconut water to all the patients that were struggling with constipation. Coconut water is fantastic because it's so rich in minerals and vitamins, and this is actually my recommended go-to when you're struggling with constipation. Another thing you can do is if you're struggling with constipation, you can also try clear carbonated beverages like club soda. Carbonation, some research shows that it can also help relieve constipation. But do your best to keep it clear and do your best to keep it in moderation. Do your best to drink half your body weight in ounces of water because it is the vehicle for the bowels to work to defecate properly, and please do this daily. The second tip, in addition to getting the fluid in, is to do this self-care massage. You want to start with the lower abdomen, and you want to rub your belly in a clockwise motion, just like this. Why this is important is because you have the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and the descending colon. So this movement, along with the fluid intake, will help the fluid to help push the bowel movement through the descending colon and out of your body. So I'd recommend that you do this clockwise motion a couple times a day while you are resting to help alleviate constipation. One other thing that I'd like to mention is that if you have diarrhea, you can do this step in a reverse motion. You can do it counterclockwise, as it'll help astringe the stool so that you don't have as much diarrhea. And we'll have a later video on that for you. So please consider both of these tips to help you with your constipation. If you like the tips that you saw today, hit that subscribe button. I've got some more tips planned on constipation, and if you're finding you need a little bit more personal attention, I do offer a tele-AccuHealth service. The first one's free. Go to the link in the bio, go to the second green button, and go ahead and register yourself. We also have workshops planned, and if you're in the DMV area, I'm just 10 miles outside of DC. I would love to see you and love to personally help you on your health journey. Till next time, bye-bye!